Hello, Angie. Hello, Angie. Okay, start please. Alejandra and Angie. Today's topic is adverb of frequency. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Alejandra, did you watch the video?
No, teacher, I don't have time.
Okay. I will share my screen. Alejandra, this is the video. Okay. In the video, told the adverbs of frequency. Uh,
Okay,
the first activity, Alejandra, is relate the sentence to the adverb of frequency that correspond. It's important that keep in mind the percentage that appears in the parentheses. Okay? For example, number one is I,
seldom
excellent. Read, continue.
put salt on my food.
Excellent.
Um, I usually walk to work.
Excellent. Number three.
I normally get good marks.
Number four.
Um, I sometimes sing in the shower.
Excellent. Number five.
I occasionally go to the bed late.
Number
I
six.
always study after class.
Seven.
I hardly ever get angry. No, is I always get angry. Eh, Vegetarians never eat meat.
Excellent. And number nine.
I often read, no veo el resto.
In the bed at night.
Okay, in the bed at night.
Okay. Hello, Angie. Hello, Angie.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm excellent. Angie, did you watch the video?
Yes.
Tell me about the video, Angie, please.
In the video, um, mm, I see examples for of adverbs, but I don't know remember much.
Okay. Thank you, Angie. I, Angie, today's topic is adverb of frequency, okay? I explain the topic. Adverb of frequency are used to express the regularity with which an action occurs. These are the adverbs of frequency: always, usually, frequently, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and never. For example, I always go shopping after work. How are adverbs of frequency used? In affirmative sentence, adverbs of frequency are always placed after the subject and in front of the main verb and the rest of the sentence. For example, I always go cycling on Sunday. This is the adverb frequency. Or we sometimes go to the theater. This is the adverb frequency, sometimes and always. Okay? Alejandra and Angie make an affirmative sentence using the adverb of frequency. Please, Alejandra, start.
Okay. I always go to the gym.
Excellent.
I usually listen music, listen to music.
Excellent.
Uh, I often eat fish.
Excellent, Alejandra. Thank you.
Okay.
Angie, make an affirmative sentence, please, using the adverb of frequency.
Ay, ay, please, me muéstralos. Mm, I always go to the church. It's not
Okay.
true. I usually eat um, sandwiches.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Okay, thank you.
I
I'll continue. Okay.
no more.
Okay. Okay, continue. In the negative sentence, we place the adverb frequency between the auxiliary don't or doesn't and the main verb. For example, I don't often watch TV, or he doesn't usually go shopping. Angie and Alejandra make a negative sentence using the adverb of frequency, please. Alejandra.
Okay. Uh, I don't I don't never go to bed late.
Okay. And Angie.
What is the exercise?
In negative, the structure is subject plus don't plus adverb frequency plus complement plus verb plus complement. For example, I don't often watch TV, or he doesn't usually go shopping. And you start.
Okay. I don't usually I don't usually read the books.
Okay. Hello, Brandon.
Hello, my teacher. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Brandon, today's topic is
Um, Excuse me, teacher. Can you say that again?
adverbs of frequency.
Oh,
So,
okay.
okay. Eh, continue. In interrogative sentence, the adverb frequency will be placed between the subject and the main verb. For example, do you always go to university by bus, or do you usually travel? Angie, Brandon, and Alejandra make an interrogative sentence using the adverb frequency. Please, Brandon.
Um, I have to say it or I have to write it.
Brandon?
Teacher,
Yes?
do I have to say it or do I have to write it?
I don't understand, Brandon.
Okay, teacher. Do I have to write in the Skype or do I have to speak or tell you the sentence?
Brandon, speak the sentence.
Ah, all right, all right. So, uh, do you always play basketball?
Thank you. Alejandra.
Do you usually go to a cinema?
Excellent. Angie.
Do you always eat chocolate?
Okay, thank you. The next activity, answer the question. Okay. Choose always, usually, sometime, rarely, seldom, or never. Eh, Brandon, how often do you use a computer?
I usually use the computer, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Andy, how often do you download music from the internet?
That's illegal.
Angie,
Espera que no me aparece todavía. Mm, how often do you download music of the internet? Mm, sometimes.
sometime.
Sometimes I download music from the internet.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Alejandra, how often do you send a text message to your friends?
I always send a text message to my friends.
Okay, thank you. Brandon, how often do you play game online?
Oh, um, I usually
I,
play. I usually play games online, teacher.
okay, thank you. Alejandra, how often do you check your email?
I check. I usually check my email.
Okay, thank you. Angie, how often do you use a laptop?
I use a laptop every day, always.
Always. Okay. Brandon, how often do you watch TV?
Well, I sometimes watch TV, or sometimes I watch TV.
Okay. Alejandra, how often do you practice your English online?
I usually practice my English online.
Oh, easy, Tiger.
Angie,
Teacher se saltió una.
Oh,
did
easy.
how often do you send an email? Brandon,
How often do I what?
how often do you send an email?
Teacher, I always send in emails. That's horrible because of my job. I always send emails.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. Angie, how often do you do your homework on the computer?
No, but seriously, Angie, seriously, please.
Ah,
What?
no se despega el computador.
We know that you play in the computer.
I always, I always
Always.
the homework in the computer.
Okay.
Always,
Always.
always.
Okay, okay. Thank
Brandon,
you, thank you, thank
Brandon,
you.
repeat the one answer, please. How often do you use a computer?
I I always use my computer, teacher.
Okay, thank you. The next activity is answer the question and then play. The game is with time, okay? So be very fast.
Okay.
Angie, be
Okay,
very fast,
teacher.
please. No. Angie, are you okay?
What?
Angie, are you okay? You're okay,
Yes.
teacher. That's what you did.
Sorry. Sorry.
Brandon, please. Number
Yes,
one,
yes, teacher, yes.
read. Read and answer.
Okay. Her favorite sport is football, and she watches her team play every week. Okay. So she often watches football.
Brandon, repeat, please.
She often watches football.
Okay, thank you. Angie, continue, please.
Para no se
I
duerma.
watch TV in English. Ay, sorry.
Twice a week.
I watch TV in English twice a week, but I don't watch every day. I don't watch it every day. I sometimes watch TV in English.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Alejandra,
Our teacher gives homework every day. The teacher always gives them homework.
okay. Brandon,
Yes.
continue, please.
Okay. She doesn't like chocolate, so she doesn't eat it. She never eats chocolate, teacher.
Excellent. Angie,
Thank you, teacher. I'm the best.
Angie, continue, please.
She sees her best friend every day.
Oh, very good.
She tan bueno para ella. She always sees her best friends.
Okay, Alejandra,
They go to the cinema once a month. They sometimes go to the cinema.
okay, Alejandra, thank you, excellent. Brandon, continue.
Okay, teacher. I check my emails 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah, that's true. I always check my emails.
Repeat.
I always check my emails.
I always.
Yes, teacher. I always check my
Okay,
email.
thank you, Brandon. Angie,
I don't play football. I prefer playing tennis. He never plays football.
okay. Alejandra,
They watch TV about once a month. They hardly ever watch TV.
okay, thank you. Brandon,
Yes, teacher.
continue, please.
They go to the beach every holiday. Oh, snap. Okay, they sometimes go to the beach for their holidays.
Sometime.
Yes, teacher, sometimes.
This is the feedback.
Brandon, perdiste.
Espera un momentico. No, porque es que mira, dice, ellos van a la playa cada holiday no es cada feriado, y los feriados no son
Okay.
todas las semanas.
It's always.
Ese ejercicio está malo.
No,
Claro que sí.
no, tírale lógica.
Porque van
Exactly.
todos,
Ah, espérame un
van
momentico, profe,
todos,
déjenme
van
alegar aquí.
todos.
Por favor, muteese, profe.
Todos
Déjenme
los
alegar con mis compañeros.
días
A ver,
festivos.
que Alejandra.
All the every
Escuchen con
holiday.
atención. Cuando hablamos de
Every holiday.
holiday,
Every
estamos
holiday.
hablando de todos los días, estamos hablando
No,
de vez en
every
cuando.
every
Brandon,
holiday.
No, no, no,
Holiday.
no, 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 no,
Vacation.
no.
Brandon, pero
Por eso es que las vacaciones
van
no son
Christmas.
todos.
largas.
I don't know.
Brandon,
Holiday.
Angie,
Holiday.
please.
Ah, Alejandra, por favor, no se vaya a
Ale-
hacer bloquear.
Holiday.
Eh, ya, mi teacher,
okay,
qué pena, teacher, qué pena.
okay. We play. Okay.
Sí, hola, estamos jugando,
Okay.
respeten, respeten.
Brandon, please.
Yes, teacher. Mejor dicho, ahora sin misericordia las voy a tirar a todas. Yes, teacher. Okay.
Teacher,
Organize,
me.
organize the
Teacher.
interrogative sentence.
Okay.
How?
How do you? No. How often? Often
Okay.
do you go to
Brandon,
Persiste.
finish the time.
go to the cinema? Uy, teacher, no, me robaron. No, 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 no. Todo por culpa de Alejandra.
Persiste.
Remember the game is with time,
Oh,
okay?
Yes, teacher. Yes, sorry, sorry. Todo por
Okay.
culpa de Alejandra.
Alejandra,
I always no. Oh, go swimming at the weekend.
No,
excellent.
es que ya está muy
Angie,
fácil, ya está muy fácil. Tenía como 4 palabras, pero bueno, está bien.
Angie,
La injusticia de este país.
I
Yeah.
her
she,
she she sometimes to do
Time,
homework
time.
for
Relax.
forget
Time.
her
Sorry, sorry,
forget.
time.
okay. Brandon,
Yes, teacher. No, pero muéstrame el tiempo, hágame el favor.
Ay, no, es que ahí no decían que sobraban.
Ay, eso, teacher. Thank you, thank you.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He never plays football.
Eh,
No, pues se la
I'm
regalaron.
Teacher, no,
sorry,
teacher, ahí sí fue falla tuya, teacher. Thank you,
I'm
thank you.
sorry.
I'm the
Okay.
best. Thank you.
Alejandra,
Uh, do you always use this website?
excellent.
Te gané dando.
Angie,
Le dan las más fáciles a ella, ¿cómo no va a ganar?
He sometimes walks the dog.
excellent, Angie. Brandon, continue.
Okay.
Vas a
They,
perderle.
they don't usually get bored in class.
Excellent.
¿Estás viendo, Alejandra, cómo se hace?
Alejandra,
She always goes to the park after school. Te gané.
Ah,
Ah,
las frasecitas que le tiran de 3 palabras, pues cualquiera.
Angie, please continue.
Angie, saca la cara por
We
acá.
normally play play games in our class.
Okay, excellent.
Very good, Angie. You are the best.
Ay, va a
Eh,
perder.
Brandon,
We
Brandon,
always have fun. We always have fun on this website. On
sorry,
this website. On this. Thank you, teacher.
excellent.
Todo por culpa
Ah,
de
no,
Angie.
yo soy muy mal.
The next activity is read the conversation with your partner and then answer the question. Okay?
Ok, Alejandra, no te vas a equivocar, pues.
Ok.
Ay, Angie
No,
tampoco.
por
Perdón, y
Dios.
Angie tampoco no te vas a equivocar.
Ay, no, sorry.
Chicos, tengo una
Mr.
pregunta. A ustedes
Perfect.
también les toca llenar un link. Ah,
Brandon and Alejandra, conversation number 1.
bueno, dale
Bueno,
pues.
dice así. What do you do on the weekend?
I usually stay home, but sometimes I go out.
Oh, where do you go?
Sometimes I go to the beach. Sometimes I go to the park.
I often go there too. Do you ever go to the lake?
No, very rarely. It's too far from house.
Thank you, teacher. We are the best.
Okay. Angie, I'm sorry, Alejandra or Brandon. One answer.
It's the beach. She rarely goes there.
Ven, y yo te
I
enseño, Alejandra. Rarely.
rarely.
Okay,
Rarely.
thank you. Brandon and Angie, conversation number two.
Espera, todo grande, no. What do you do? Oh, sorry. What do you usually have for dinner?
I try to eat healthy, so I usually cook vegetables,
Vegetable.
Vegetables. Uh-huh. Really?
vegetables.
Uh-huh. What kind of stuff do you make?
Sometimes I make soups, sometimes
Soups.
I make, ay, no me alcanzan los ojos.
Ah,
Stir try,
Mhm.
esa es nueva. Ajá. Okay. Stir fry. That's not very healthy.
I know, but don't eat not eat it often. Often.
Very good, Angie. You are the best. Very good. Very good.
Okay. Angie and Brandon. Question number two.
A ver, Angie, conteste, pues.
Or
Ay, no, yo
Brandon.
solo puse. La otra la respondió Alejandra.
Alejandra, ya, pues.
Juan, machito.
Brandon, please. Number two.
Yes, yes, teacher. Stir fry. Stir fry.
Sí.
Okay. Brandon and Alejandra, conversation number three.
Do you take the bus to work?
Do you take the bus to work? No, I never take the bus. I always drive. Porque tengo un Ferrari.
Okay.
Yes,
Continue.
it's so much easier to drive.
Do you drive to work?
Actually, I drive. I usually walk to work. I live near the office.
Ay, no. La excusa para decir que no quiere comprar carro. Lucky you. There you go. That's my part of the conversation.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, teacher.
Alejandra, number three.
No, yo soy una mujer y la pregunta es del hombre, entonces le toca a
Ay,
Brandon.
pero mira
Okay.
esto, eh. I know.
That's correct. Alejandra. Brandon, please. Number three.
Ay, how does he get to work? Por el Ferrari, teacher, por el Ferrari. He always drives.
Okay. Excellent, Brandon.
Thank you, teacher.
Brandon, continue. Conversation number four with Angie.
Angie, pero no vas a empezar con tu cuentico de, ay, es que no veo las letras. No, ahí está clarito. ¿Listo? Do you ever go to the movies?
Ah, ni con gafas las veo.
Ay, Dios.
I rarely do it. Is too expressive, do you?
Not often. I usually rent I usually rent DVDs.
Uy, qué tacaños.
Mejor dicho.
Really, I never do that. I usually stream movies.
Ay, pero mira, ve, ¿qué pasa con estas conversaciones? Nice. Do you have fast internet?
Yeah, usually it is fast, but sometimes it's slow.
It's, it's slow.
Vea que repita.
It's slow.
Yeah, usually it is fast, but sometimes it's slow.
Slow.
Angie,
Thank
question
Okay.
number 4.
Yes.
Yes,
How
very good.
does she
That's
watch
the answer.
movies?
Angie, repeat, please.
Mm, she, she
And
rents DVDs.
please.
Okay.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Brandon,
Yes,
this is
teacher.
your, this is your answer.
No, eso está mal. Profe, póngame la conversación, todos hágame el favor. Póngame la conversación, todos hágame el favor. Ya, póngale
This
cuidado
is
a
the
lo que dice.
conversation.
Listo. Dice, what do you usually have for dinner? I try to eat healthy. So I usually cook vegetables. Entonces, ¿quién fue el idiota que? Ah, fui yo, el stir fry. No, esta conversación. Profe, no, todo eso está mal. Por favor, no vuelva a utilizar el programa.
And Angie, this is your answer.
Profe, es que las
No,
gafas dice que no le sirven.
Brandon,
no,
please.
yo dije la otra.
Angie, por favor. O sea, yo creo que
Madure.
no sé mi respuesta.
Okay. The next activity is rewrite the complete sentence using the adverb of frequency. Okay?
Okay.
Ok,
Angie,
espere que me va a tocar voltear esto a ver si lo
number
veo
1.
mejor. Ah, ok, sí se ve mejor.
Hola, esa está buena.
He,
Voy a decir que yo tampoco.
he often listens to the radio. Radio.
Okay. Alejandra,
They sometimes read a book.
Brandon.
No, teacher, mira que no veo bien, ¿oís? Espérate. A ver.
Brandon, please.
Pet, no, Pete. Pete never gets angry. Teacher, no se enoje. ¿Sí es, Angie? ¿Sí es, Alejandra? Ya no voy a hacer comentarios.
Angie.
Y, no, pero yo lo volteo.
Mm,
Mm, Tom is Tom usually is very friendly.
Don't usually.
Is very friendly.
Um, Alejandra.
I sometimes take sugar in my coffee.
Brandon.
Ramon and Frank often are hungry.
Okay, thank you. Angie.
My grandmother's mother always goes for a walk in the evening.
Okay. Alejandra.
Walter usually helps his father in the kitchen.
Brandon. Brandon, continue, please.
They never watch TV in the afternoon.
After, no. Thank you, Brandon. And Angie?
Mm, Angie never smokes. Smokes.
Okay, this is the feedback. Ay, I'm sorry, Brandon.
Ah, sí, porque era verbo to be. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry, teacher. Estoy serio porque la teacher me regañó, así que no me digan nada ni se burlen de mí porque, mejor dicho, les cuento que me van a conocer. Eh,
Perdiste otra vez. Again.
Okay. The next activity is read the test and answer the question. Okay. Angie, read, please. Angie?
que no puede ver, teacher.
Brandon, please. Angie, please continue. Read. Read the test.
Teacher, pero eso fue lo que ella dijo.
Alejandra.
No sabía que desde el celular, cuando uno lo llaman, se le...
Okay. Hi, my name is Emma. I'm 10 years old and I am English. I live with my family in Brighton in the south of England. My day usually starts quite early. I always get up at 7 past 30 on weekdays, but at the weekends I sleep an hour and a half longer.
Continue, Angie. Thank you, Alejandra.
When I get up, I go to the bathroom
¡Oh!
first. What? I go to the bathroom first. I wash my face to wake me up, brush my teeth, and then I have a shower. After that, I comb my hair and get dressed. I usually wear casual clothes, mainly jeans, shorts, t-shirts, and trainers. I
Thank
always
you.
have breakfast with my mom and my little brother Tommy.
Thank you, Angie. Continue, Brandon.
Mm, my dad never has breakfast with us because he start work early on weekdays. I usually have a bowl of cornflakes with hot milk. And no puedo ver porque no puedo ver la diapositiva. And voy a leer lo que se puede leer. With marmalade. Ah, thank you, teacher. And toast with marmalade. Before I go to the school, I have to walk with our dog, Leo.
Okay, Brandon. Thank you. Alejandra, continue.
I usually walk to school because I don't live very far. Classes start at 8 past all. I like maths best, but I also good at science and English. I have two breaks at 11 and at 1 o'clock. I eat a sandwich and drink orange juice. I also play with my classmates in the playground. School finish at 3 past all and my dad picks me up and we come back home by car. Then we have lunch together.
Thank you, Alejandra. Continue, Angie. Continue, Angie. After lunch.
Sorry, estaba leyendo con el micrófono apagado. After after lunch, I play with my brother for a while, and then I do my homework and study. Twice a week, I have a basketball practice. I love doing sports. Before dinner, I sometimes meet my friends or watch a TV quiz. I seldom play computer game. I simply find them boring. We have dinner at 7:30, and I often set the
Table.
table.
Continue, Brandon.
Continue, Brandon.
Brandon, hello.
Ay, qué pena, teacher. Es que pensé que me estaba hablando Angie y la estaba ignorando. Where is it? After lunch? Yeah.
After dinner,
Dinner.
Before dinner. Ah, no, after dinner. After dinner, I read a book or surf the internet for a while. At 9:30, I go to the bathroom to have a shower, brush my teeth, and put on my nightdress. Before I go to sleep, I listen to music on my MP3 player because it makes me feel relaxed.
Brandon, question number one, Angie number two, and Alejandra number three. Brandon, read,
Okay.
please.
What does Emma do after getting up?
I'm sorry.
She goes to the bathroom, she washes her face, and to wake up, she brushes her teeth, and then she take a shower.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
You're
Continue.
welcome.
Continue, Angie.
Así eso es un disfraz.
No, amor, lleve eso para allá, corra.
¿Eso qué es?
Number
Okay.
two.
How often does Emma get up at 7:30 of weekdays? Uh, es usually starts kid early. I know.
Angie.
Okay. Uh, she always get up on at 7:30.
Okay, thank you. Alejandra, number three.
How often does Emma have breakfast with her mother and brother? She always has breakfast with her mom and her little brother.
Thank you.
Mm,
Brandon, number four. Angie, number five. And Alejandra, number six. Brandon, number four.
Amor, que no lo destape, que me lo ponga ya.
¿Qué es eso?
Angie, turn off your
Angie,
microphone,
Sorry.
please.
tranquila. No, todos te entendimos tus problemas familiares y tenaz, hombre, tenaz. How often does Emma's dad, have breakfast with them? ¿Listo? Que lo pongas
Yes.
allá, hombre. A ver, how often does... Me olvidó la pregunta. Teacher, I forgot the question.
Okay.
Sorry. Que impactado con los gritos de Angie. How often does Emma's dad have breakfast with them? Okay. Oh. Okay, here says, her dad, because we are talking about her dad never has breakfast with her or with them because he starts to work early on weekdays.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, teacher.
Angie,
Thank you,
num-
Angie.
Angie, number five.
How often
Angie, number five.
how often okay. What does Emma
What does?
do before dinner and how often? Mm, Emma do before dinner. Okay. She read a book.
Angie, the question is what does Emma do before dinner and how often?
Ok. Antes y después.
¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace Emma después de cenar y con qué frecuencia?
Mm, she often set the table before. Okay. Before dinner, she sometimes meet her friends or watch a TV quiz.
Okay. Alejandra, number 6.
How often does Emma play computer games? She seldom plays computer games.
Thank you, Alejandra. And Brandon, number 7.
Yes, teacher. Number 7. How often does Emma have dinner on at the table? Dinner. All right. Let me see. Before dinner, I seldom have dinner. We have dinner at 7:30, and I often and she often sets the table.
Okay, thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
final activity is describe your daily routine with a paragraph of a sentence. Use adverb of frequency, okay? See you in 5 minutes. Write the paragraph in the chat, okay? Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Brandon, please start. Read your paragraph.
Yes, teacher. Okay. I usually get up at 5:45. I sometimes have breakfast at 7 a.m. I always have fruit for breakfast. I never had empanadas for breakfast. I never listen reggaeton because it's stupid. I always teach English, and I sometimes have hamburgers for dinner.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Angie,
welcome. I'm the best.
Angie, continue, please.
Mm, me perdí. ¿Dónde estoy yo? Ah, ok. In the mornings, I usually get up at 6 o'clock. Sometimes I lay the bed quickly. I never get up late. In the afternoons, I always do them homework. And I at night sometimes I sleep fast and other times I don't.
Okay. Angie, remember the first is subject plus adverb frequency, okay? I sometimes.
Teacher.
Okay, Angie. Alejandra, continue, please.
Um, I usually get up at 7 a.m. in the mornings. After I always drink a glass of water. I always have breakfast at 8 a.m. At 9 o'clock in I sometimes go to the gym. At around 2 o'clock I have my lunch and I rarely wash the dishes. After lunch I always study and do my homeworks and at night I usually go to the bed early.
Okay, thank you, Alejandra. We finished for today. How do you feel in the class?
Mucho bullying, teacher. De verdad, es algo que no puedo
Are
soportar.
you sure?
You are a loser.
La gente no respeta. No, teacher, I'm very, very good today. The class was very interesting. I think the interaction between my classmates and me was very good. It helps to the class because
Very
sometimes I
good.
think that the class is getting, I don't know how to say it. We are getting, we repeat all the time and doing the same routine over and over and over again. So when I start to interact with Alejandra and start to interact with Angie, I mean, that was a good thing because what it makes is that we can enjoy the class, we can have a good time. And teacher, if I did or I say something that make you feel stressed or uncomfortable, I did something that you don't like, please teacher, forgive me. It wasn't my intention. I was just messing around, and I promise that I will never do it again. And yeah, that's my appreciation about the class. Thank you very much, teacher.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Brandon.
Brandon.
Angie, continue, please.
Mm,
How do
I
you feel in the class?
I always I I always feel very good because I love you.
Are you sure, Angie?
Angie, don't be pathetic, please. Amor, sorry, Mike.
Because it's very important these classes because the practice is very important for the learning learn or one one no the second language.
Okay. Thank you, Angie.
I love
Alejandra,
you, teacher.
Brandon, please.
No, teacher, the class was very good. I feel good. I can remember the topic. It's very important the exercise you that you put in the quizzes, the slow quizzes. Um, no more, teacher.
okay, thank you. One question. Did you do the survey?
Yes, teacher.
Alejandra, yes.
Yes.
Brandon,
What is the question, teacher?
Um, ¿hay,
Brandon.
hay posibles respuestas así como en quién quiere ser millonario o tengo que decir que no?
And Angie.
Oh my God, Brandon. Oh my
No,
God.
teacher, no, teacher, I haven't yet. No, todavía no, pero la voy a hacer ya mismo, pues. Por favor, no me interrumpan ni me molesten.
Okay. Angie, And you?
I, your evaluation teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, I love you. Ya también la voy a hacer.
Okay, thank you. See
Profe, me
you.
merezco un 100 en la materia porque yo fui la única que la hice.
Oh,
Okay, Alejandra. See you next
sí.
Thursday. Thursday. Okay?
Okay, teacher, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank
I
you.
love you,
Bye.
teacher.